Hi gals, welcome back to another episode of Zero Waste Closet. So do you guys feel like your closets are overfull? Are you ready to start consigning or donating or just thinning out your closet, but you have these pieces that you're holding on to and you just don't know whether you should keep them, whether you should let them go? I know a lot of you are on that boat. I myself am in that boat. And so today we're gonna look at 3 pieces that I have been just letting linger in my closet, and yet they're really not getting anywhere, and I just don't know what to do with them, and we're gonna put them to the test, and we're gonna look at exactly what that means to put it to the test. Let's start by just looking at some general classic reasons that we hold on to these pieces. It could be that we went out shopping, we tried it on, it looked really cute, and we didn't really think much past that. It was kind of an impulse purchase, and we brought it home, but it just doesn't kind of lend itself to easy styling, so it just hangs in the closet. I think that's probably one of the most popular excuses. It could be that it's something that's kind of novelty, but we hang on to it for the just in case times. You know, well, I don't want to let it go just in case I might need this someday. That's another one I see all the time. Another one I often hear from you guys is, well, I spent money on it, and sometimes I spent a lot of money on it, and there is no way I'm going to let this go. I mean, this piece is too valuable. Yeah, I hear that one all the time. And finally, I think one of the most popular excuses for holding on to something is, well, it doesn't fit me now, but it might fit me at some point. I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna start going to the gym, I'm gonna lose the weight, so I'm hanging on to it because one day I may fit back into this piece, or I bought it a little too small, but it's my motivational piece. If any of these reasons for holding on to something apply to one of the pieces you're deliberating, it doesn't necessarily mean that these are all just excuses, it's time to let it go. But just be kind of aware of why you're hanging on to something. And now I want you to take that piece that you're looking at, you're not sure what to do with, and I want you to ask yourself the following questions. Question number 1 is, does it fit my style personality? So if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I'm all about picking your 3 style words. That's 3 adjectives that are really guiding how you get dressed. Totally fine if this changes over time, if this evolves, maybe it changes season to season, but be clear on your 3 style words. Mine are ladylike, cool or edgy, and classic. And if I'm looking at a piece and it doesn't channel any of these words, well, that's a definite toss. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, does this piece flatter me? And when I say does it flatter you, I mean, is it flattering in terms of fit? Does it show off your best features? Does it really make you feel good about yourself when you put this piece on? And another thing you might want to ask yourself, in fact, not might, definitely want to ask yourself is this a good color on me? I am all about color, especially since I had color analysis done a couple of years ago, and wearing the right color can bring out your most beautiful self, and wearing the wrong color can really downplay your beauty. So ask yourself if it's in the right color palette. And the third and final question I want you to ask yourself about that piece you are deliberating is, does this piece easily lend itself to styling using pieces in my current wardrobe, and can I style it into at least 3 different looks that are wearable and truly applicable to my life daily looks? Okay, gals, it's really just that simple, and once you start doing this, you are gonna have so much fun. I had a blast making this video, and you know what? It could take a really long time to go through your closet and ask yourself about this. Ask yourself these questions about each and every piece you're deliberating, but take 2 or 3 at a time. Do it every weekend until you've gone through your closet. Okay, so let's look at 3 pieces that I have been deliberating, and we're gonna talk about them for a moment. We're gonna see some looks that I styled, and we're gonna come to a final verdict on these pieces so I can make a decision once and for all. Am I going to consign these pieces, or am I going to actually start wearing them instead of letting them just sit in my closet and create clutter? Okay, gals, we're here in my bedroom. Piece number 1 is this sleeveless sweater vest. I think this is super cool. I got this one on consignment and I just think it's really fun. I think just a sweater vest is a nice kind of seasonally transitional piece. I think it's just kind of cool and edgy, and I love the little buckle here. So this is a great piece. My biggest problem with this one is that when I bought it, I had no plan for it. So this has been sitting in my closet for months, and I thought we've really got to put this to the test. And when you get a piece like this, sometimes it requires more creative styling. Like this isn't, to me at least, a super obvious piece with, oh yeah, just a t-shirt, I'll throw it on with jeans. Like this one, I have to layer and do different things with, and it takes time to think it through. So the first thing I did was I just thought to myself, okay, does it fit my style? Words, right? Well, ladylike, I mean, I guess it can be depending on what I pair it with. Cool, yeah, without a doubt, this is definitely a cool, edgy piece. And classic, again, it could be made classic and a little more tailored depending on how I style it. So let's take a look at some of the outfits I put together. For the sleeveless vest, I felt like I needed a little bit of extra inspiration. So I turned to Pinterest, always full of great ideas. And for the first look, I loved the idea of a short florally dress with a sweater vest over the top and some tall suede boots. As luck would have it, for my last video where we were looking at the upcoming boho trend for spring, I went secondhand shopping and found this great little dress, a mini shift dress, nice and flowy, just like the one in the Pinterest picture. And I put the vest over the top, and I happened to have the black tall suede boots. And this outfit came together to actually be one of my very favorite looks, truly something that I cannot wait to wear. And this dress looks great on its own, but just adding in the sweater vest adds in a layer of fun and interest, and this is something that I think is definitely channeling edgy. This next look I found on Pinterest, and it actually didn't involve a sweater vest, but it just came up in all of the photos I was looking at, and I happened to already have this denim skirt, and I thought it might be really cute to bring in stripes and then throw a vest over the top. Sure enough, I totally love the way this came together, and the sweater vest is actually a great styling tool here because this is a really fitted t-shirt that I have on underneath, actually kind of a sweater shirt, and I don't mind it with the skirt, but the fitted skirt with the fitted top sometimes feels like it needs a looser element to bring into the mix. I don't always love slim on top of slim, and so the vest brings in that perfect added layer, and it feels edgy, and I have nice coverage, and it looks great back to those tall black suede boots. And finally, for my third look, I found this on Pinterest, and this is just so great for casual, very kind of classic with a twist dressing, which is definitely my style. And so we've got the oversized men's style button-down shirt underneath a sleeveless vest over jeans or something, maybe leggings, any kind of pant. And so here's my version. I just happen to have this white oversized button-down shirt in my closet, and it really doesn't get enough wear, so I was kind of excited. It was a 2-for-1 here, wearing two pieces I don't get enough use out of. And in my case, I brought it back to a flowier cargo jean. I just kind of like that silhouette better than the skinny pant for me with this. And this is just kind of cool, casual, a little bit preppy. Bring in the red purse, nice little pair of black booties, and this is a great transitional outfit. This is something I could definitely wear right now straight into early spring. All right, gals, so as you can see, I fell in love with this sweater vest as I was trying outfits on, and actually I'm a little bit kicking myself because I could have been wearing this all season. But you know what? It's never too late to start. I'm gonna rule a thumbs up, definite keep on this piece. Let's move on to the next one. All right, piece number 2 are these pants that I got here at Target. These are like a silky leopard print pant. Now, what I was thinking when I bought these was they look lovely and kind of flowy, easy, loungy for those days I want to be comfortable. I also thought, wow, they're very on trend because of animal print. That's big right now. I didn't spend a ton of money on them, so it wasn't like a high risk purchase. But just like the sweater vest, when I bought these, it was impulsive. I really didn't have a plan, and so they've just been sitting in my closet. So I pulled them out, and first question I asked myself again is, do they fit my style words? I think so. Ladylike, yeah, sure. Flowy, elegant, easy. Cool, yes, because they're cool, edgy, on trend. And classic, again, yes, they can be made classic depending on how they get paired. I don't know if you guys just heard at the end of that little clip the scratching at my door. That was Crosby the cat with the big fluffy tail. My cats are super feisty today, you guys, super feisty. I don't know what's going on with them. So anyway, let's go ahead and see some of the outfits I tried to pull together with these pants, and then we'll come to a final verdict. So in the case of the pants, I did not go to Pinterest for inspiration just because I felt they did lend themselves to a little bit easier styling. In this first one, I do love leopard print mixed with red. I already had the red cashmere sweater in my wardrobe, paired it back to some dark brown little booties and some existing jewelry. And in all honesty, I mean, I think the look works. I'm not gonna lie and say that I absolutely love it. It's good for just an easy weekend look. The pants are loungy. I'm comfortable for sure. I am just not sure, like, I feel like the best version of myself in this. Would I necessarily reach for this outfit on any given day? Frankly, probably not. In this second effort to style the pants, I thought maybe they needed a little bit of balance because down below they're flowy, but I just have not felt like they're super flattering. And I thought maybe a little bit of a boxier top, something that hits right at the waistline, something cropped like this denim jacket would be cute with just a nice, easy tank or t-shirt underneath. And, you know, all the colors work. Again, I don't find this to be like a bad outfit. I'm just not sure that I'm feeling excited. I really don't love this color combination on me. I don't think there's anything particularly memorable about it. I don't think it's doing anything especially flattering for my figure. It's just okay. And finally, for this last look, I thought, well, maybe the issue is I just don't love the pants around me in the hip area. Maybe if I took the more kind of current idea of a dress over pants, I could actually make it work. So I took this denim dress that ties at the waist so it would emphasize the waistline, maybe highlighting something more flattering about my figure. And funny enough, this is probably my favorite of all the looks. It's a little unusual, but it does have some edginess to it, and it's not showing off the part of the pants that I like the least. But the bottom line is here, I'm just still not totally in love with it. Something just feels slightly off. Well, gals, I'm not gonna lie, I just did not fall in love with these pants. First of all, I have to say it wasn't that easy for me to come up with outfits. I tried a lot of different pairings and I just couldn't find anything that I absolutely loved. And all three of these looks were, in my opinion, meh, they were okay. I don't think I would voluntarily reach for any of them over other things that I already have in my closet. And the thing, so first of all, they just don't make easy outfits. So that's a big strike against them. But the other thing that really just bugs me about these is that I just don't love them on me. I don't think they're super flattering. I don't think they do anything special for my body or for my shape or figure. So, you know, to me, this is something somebody else might enjoy more. So I think these are going to get consigned. Okay, gals, and piece number 3 finally is this great little red top. Novelty. It has the sheer sleeves with the floral on it. This was the definition of an impulse purchase. I found this secondhand shopping. It was not expensive. It was so fun and novelty. Cherry red is definitely my color. It features big in my capsule wardrobe. I had no plan at all when I bought this, but I did know, you know, in my head, Valentine's Day is coming up. This would be a really cute piece, and thought, hey, this lends itself to creative styling. The problem is I don't have a ton of time on my hands right now. So having to get into my closet and get super creative is something that takes time that I just, like I said, don't always have. So it has just been kind of sitting there. So let's see what I can rustle up with this top. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This one, I feel like I hit the nail on the head. I took some of my favorite overalls that were hanging in my closet, and these are just kind of hanging in the background as part of my lounge wardrobe, but I absolutely love them. I feel great in them. They feel so me. And by putting the top in them, I actually brought them into line with my style words, which that's why they were hanging in the background, is they didn't feel ladylike or classic, but by adding in the top, it brings in that more feminine element, and now I feel ladylike and edgy and so cute in this, and the color feels right. This is definitely a me look. This next look felt very easy to put together, which is one big thing it has going for it. It just was like a super obvious pairing to me. I took some of my favorite jeans that are in my capsule wardrobe and nice high waist, dark color. This is a good transitional combo. Could go like late winter, early spring, perfect for Valentine's Day. Brought it back to my animal print ballet flats, and the whole look is ladylike, cool, and classic. So this one, in my opinion, knocks it out of the park. Plus, it also makes use of, well, yeah, the Louis Vuitton bag that I scored secondhand that I love so much in the cherry red. I just love the whole pairing, and the shirt kind of brings the bag to life. Well, gals, so the issue here is that this top, although I absolutely love it on, I feel like it's flattering as far as both the color and the fit goes. It definitely hits my style words on the ladylike and cool elements, but I just can't find enough outfits to wear this with. There's just not a lot of ways that I can think to style this. And so, but I love it, so I don't want to let it go. But here is an alternative for those of you who are kind of having that experience with a piece in your closet. You can find an in-between solution. You don't have to necessarily weave it into your capsule wardrobe, but you don't have to toss it either. This is going into my special occasion mini capsule. This is going to come out at Valentine's Day, maybe on a special evening out kind of occasion, maybe even during the holidays at Christmas time. But it doesn't necessarily have to get confused with my daily lifestyle pieces. So I think that's a good compromise. Gals, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was super helpful to you. It just gave you a little compass when it comes to deciding what to keep and what to toss. And when I say toss, I don't mean in the trash. I mean just maybe consign, maybe donate, but definitely get out of your closet. So if you guys liked this week's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps this channel. And of course, make sure that you go on and subscribe here to Zero Waste Closet. That way you guys get a notification whenever I come out with new videos. This was lots of fun. If you guys have ideas for future videos where there's just something you've really been wanting me to talk about, you know I always love suggestions. Drop those suggestions in the description or in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic week.